Welcome to Part B of your Practice Controlled Assessment. In this section, Farmtastic offers a discount of your next booking based on the group cost. So this is our next booking discount column. The next booking discount is calculated as follows. If the group cost is less than or equal to £150, the group will receive a voucher to the value of 10% to use toward their next booking. If the group cost is more than £150, the group will receive a voucher to the value of 20% to use towards their next booking. Ensure that the data in the next booking discount column is appropriately aligned and formatted. In order to do this, we want to use a function called if. So we click where we want our answer to go and click on our function bar, and we're choosing an if. This lets us check to see if the statement is true or false. And then it does one of two things depending on the results. So let's use the data that our controlled assessment have told us. In cell E3, we've got our group cost. And that is the first reference that we're going to use. So if cell E3 is less than or equal to £150, the group then get 10% of their next booking. However, if it is over 150%, then they get 20% of their next booking. So here we have E3, if it's less than or equal to £150, the group get 10% of their next booking. If false then, i.e. more than 150, the group get 20% of their next booking and press OK. Now that I have my if statement in, I can use my fill handle to drag down. Okay, as you can see, mine is already formatted to percentage, however, yours may not. So highlight, and up here, you've got your choice. So we're going to choose percentage. If you can't see this on your icon, if you can't see this drop down on your toolbar, simply highlight, right click, format cells, number, and we're going to go to percentage, and this time we don't want any decimal places, we're going to set that to 0. Likewise, if you're just using your toolbar, you can use these icons at the top and click OK. The second part to Part B is you have been asked to produce a chart to illustrate the amount to pay for each group and highlight the highest paying group with a different colour. Place the chart in a new sheet and name it B and save the changes to the spreadsheet. In order to do this, we need to highlight the information we want to put into our chart. As the columns are not together, you will need to hold down your control key. So first of all, I'm going to select surname and first name. And holding down my control key, I move over to the column amount to pay. And this lets me select the column that is away from the first name and surname. The next thing I want to do then is insert my chart. I'm going to produce a column chart, and I can select it by going to the Insert tab, Column. Now, our controlled assessment have asked us to place the chart in a new sheet. So at the top right hand corner of your screen, you will see Move Chart. Okay, we've got Object in as it currently is, but we have been asked to place it in a new sheet and name the sheet Part B. And click. Okay. Now, here you will notice that there are a few things missing from my chart. Okay, it currently has no title and the axes are not labelled. A graph should always be clearly labelled. In order to do this, we've got our chart tool options up at the top. In under the Design tab, we go to Quick Layout. And here, this one gives us the option of including our axes. So now I will add my title, graph showing amount to pay. Enter. Okay, label my axes. Y is amount to pay. Enter. And our axes is group. Now, we have also been asked to highlight the highest paying group. So we can see that Bernard Johnson is our highest paying group. We want to format the one column. So if you double click on the highest column, right click, you will see that you're provided with options. So I am going to highlight it by making it a different color using the fill color. And to inform the reader, I'm going to add some text. Word out. Okay. Highest paying group. And if I highlight, and bring it down to 24, I I can rotate that and bring it onto my column just to inform our reader. If I click on the chart, you will see this plus symbol. This allows you to edit the chart. So you can see that I have added grid lines just to make it easier to read for our end user. Also, to define our columns for our reader, I am going to add just a slight outline of the colour black. And that just helps the look of our chart. Now that we've finished formatting our chart area, we can add in our logo, Farmtastic. So I'm simply just going to copy and paste our logo into the chart. By default, it comes into the left hand corner, which obstructs our chart. So I'm going to resize it, click on it and drag it to the other side. And then I save my chart and it's still called Part B.